How's it going, guys? So, hit her hard. Got that E60 done. You can see the state of things. The place is just a freaking wreck. I mean, just a wreck. So we're gonna clean that up here in a little bit. I had to go to the doctor, as I was saying in the last video. Got the high blood pressure action going. It's been real good. The doctor was about 40 minutes away. Got about 10 minutes into the trip, driving the E60, starts cutting out. And it wouldn't cut out when you're driving slowly, like you're barely touching the accelerator, and when it's idling, it wouldn't cut out either. It would only cut out when you give it like a quarter throttle or more. It would just like a dead miss. Didn't have a scanner, didn't have a laptop, didn't have nothing with me. Had to keep going. I was gonna be late. And the good news is the CV axles did fix the problem on the highway where you give it light throttle and it's making noise. It's making like a, not a growling noise, but like a chatter. So that was the old CV axle. So I'm going to get the laptop. We're going to plug the ICOM up. We'll hook Insta D to it, and we're going to see what's going on. I think it's a bad coil pack. I've been driving these cars long enough. I pretty much know. However, you never know. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and read this out and see what the situation is and see if we can fully figure out. What's that over that? Weird. So we can figure out why, what the issue is here. It should tell us pretty much exactly what the situation is. We're just looking at the car right now. I don't know why I can't see the bottom of that all of a sudden. Make it smaller. It takes a little bit. Usually I have a scanner or something with me, but I was in such a hurry to leave, I didn't bring the laptop, a scanner, or nothing. Okay. Have all kinds of stuff going on. TCU, that's the Bluetooth speaker. Remember, TCU on these cars is not the transmission. EGS is the transmission. Alright, here we are. Let's go in here to display defaults. DME combustion misfire cylinder 1. We have DME Vanos intake and exhaust mechanism. It's probably all linked together. Another DME is the E-box fan, which we know that's bad from getting water in it. Let's see here. Adaptive headlight for the light module. Mirror heating, driver side faulty. It's because we put different glass in it. AUC sensor. I think that's that sensor that was unplugged on the cowling there. Fogging sensor. Light module. SMC. Left disrupted. Fault emergency speaker. Okay. So combustion misfire cylinder 1. Let's just click it and let's see. Let's just see what it says. It's going to give you all like the fix for all this stuff. All right. Check telecommunication system. So let's go to it's got a code for, oh, this is all the stuff you're supposed to check, I guess. Let's click on. Yeah, so it's going to give you like a whole write-up on what to check on that. Now, we know, being BMW people, that first thing you check is the coil pack. And these coil packs are all Bosch. They all look good when I did this engine, so I didn't replace them. So then we have has all kinds of different reasons. Doesn't really help you much though, especially for cylinder misfire. Okay, I got a whole box of new ones somewhere. I have to get up on the shelves to find them, so I just grabbed another one off the shelf, a used one. It should be more than fine for this operation. I'm just gonna pull that out, and you know, these are OEM. Was that Bosch? Yeah, it's a Bosch. I don't really see much of anything wrong with it, but who freaking knows? We'll check a couple other things while we're up here. We'll go and slide that back in. Before we do, we'll check the valley, make sure there's no water, or no rainwater, or no oil in it. There's not. Push that back down in there. Flash that shut. Come over here and let's look at the injector. That all looks good. So let's just start it back up once and see what happens, see if that mist goes away. Okay, so we just went back a little bit. We're going to delete fault memory and let's see what else comes up. Those adaptive headlights, that freezing weather we had, it broke the, I'm guessing it broke the gear on the headlights, the little cog gear. So we just coded them off, but it still has a random code for it. Delete this out, 90% chance that worked. I don't know, the Bosch coil packs on these things, they do that. They go out at random, and you just never know when or where. And the last 3 or 4 sets I bought, those E60 PP, but I can't find them anymore. We bought the whole set for $60 or $40 or something, and they're still running in all the cars. And I should have put them in this one, but I couldn't find them. But I do have some new ones in the box. Switch off the ignition. We don't want to do that. And then let's just go ahead and scan it here and see if anything else pops up. And the only thing that popped up now is no communication with tire pressure monitor, and that's it. So we coded off the headlights. I don't think we reset the codes after we coded those off. That's probably what that was from. The e-box fault usually doesn't pop up periodically. So there's that. That looks like that's all done. Let's go take this thing for a drive. We'll leave ISTA-D hooked up. I don't knock the cable out my foot on the OBD2 port. We'll drive it a little bit, come back, and we'll give it like half acceleration and see. And if it starts cutting out again, something else is wrong. But it seems like this probably fixed it. All right, so here we go. Everything doing good so far. We'll go on this little side road here and give her the beans and see what she does. It'll be evident right away if there's an issue tomorrow, but it's so filthy it's getting my pants legs dirty when I get in and out. All right, so here we are. We're in the big pothole. Makes the power now, boys. Whoa, baby. Knock a laptop on the floor. No check engine light, no hesitation. I would say that's probably it. All right, let's get back to the house. Let's rescan it one more time just to make sure. And it should be a done deal. What's the issue? Now I fully expect we'll have e-box code come back eventually. But that really should be it. We'll have the speaker come back for the Bluetooth unit. Even though it works, it's throwing a code for it for some weird reason. Stuff like that, it's not worth replacing. And then basically I should have took a scanner with me. I should have took ISTA-D, the whole laptop with me. a simple scanner would have done the same thing. There's no question about any of that. And really, you can't take your laptop with you all the time because something's going to happen. You're going to drop it, or you'll hit the brakes and it'll slide off the seat and bust it. So, I mean, there is a need for regular, simple scanners, and you know, that'd be one of them. Just to have in your glove box, keep with you if something happened when you're out. Any type of these push-in coil packs, even the older cars, I mean, it's always a good idea to keep extra one in the trunk with you. In fact, that's what I'm going to go work on doing right now. Clean this damn shop up, find my new box of coil packs. If I'll change them all out, it's doing okay for right now. At least throw one or two in the trunk. That way, if we're out somewhere we have an issue, I can scan it and swap it out. No bolts, no tools needed. Super easy. Alright guys, so we got her all cleaned up. Well, I mean, you know, it's like kind of clean, right? Clean as it's going to get for right this very minute. We need to check in the floor coating again. I tried to do the floor coating, checked into it. It's going to be like $1,000 to do this shop. And the coating that everybody recommended, after a few months later, I checked it again, and everybody said it all peels off. Right now, we just threw a couple mats down just to keep any drips off the concrete. And it's been working out okay, but the concrete is still getting dirty, and I need to coat it before it gets too dirty. But I guess we're going to pull the E60 back in here. We have like a whole array of things to do to it, like little things that probably won't record. Windshield washer fluid pump is dripping. I have a new one of those. I have a new Febby Bilstein pump. I'll put a link in the description. I remember to do it. I think it was like $17. We need to do the rear brake pads. I don't think anybody wants to see me change rear brake pads on E60. Maybe you do, I really don't know. So that car, hopefully it's good for a little bit. We still need to change the transmission fluid in it. There's not really a lot else to do on it. E39, we have parts in for it, but not all of them. We have a lot of lights and stuff, little stuff like that. We'll probably go ahead and strip the inside of the E39 pretty soon and clean it and put it all back together. And I need to call, I guess, and make an appointment for the exhaust shop for that. That car will be running and driving. My plan is, once that's running and driving, we could do some E60 versus E39, maybe some racing, stuff like that. Maybe even a dyno pull. I somewhat know the guy that has a dyno close to my house, so maybe we could do that. We spin that thing on the dyno with the header and with that new Euro 2 tune and see where we're at with it. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon. See you later.